Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another series review. I just recently watched the most current episode of Defiance, and it was called The Beauty of Our Weapons. In this particular episode, Data Akhtar is found guilty of his incriminating things that he's done, and I actually wasn't very surprised. I thought, yeah, he would get caught sooner or later by Amanda, and he does. And of course the Votanus Collective is still in effect with their leader, and Nolan and his crew are trying to gather together an army, and Irisa doesn't want to have anything to do with it. And interestingly enough, they bring out the purpose of the reasoning for her shirking, and it's because of Tony, her love interest, and she flashes back to that and starts to have PTSD. And I thought, oh no, 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 poor Irisa. I feel for her. I thought that's why she said what she did. Why does everything have to be so violent? Why do we have to resort to killing and shooting and maiming and murdering? And I thought, this is so against your character, because originally, you know, she would kick butt, take names, and I loved her character for it. I still like her character, despite that she's not this assassin esque character. And Tevkin's daughter, Kindzi, is very interesting. I didn't know her name when we first meet her. She's an Olmec, and they actually speak of how they used to owning a caste whore or concubine was considered a status symbol, and her father, well, while Tevkin's away, Kindzi shall play. Yeah, that was very revealing of her. I liked her character at first, but I'm now not really liking her character so much now because of what she does to Stahma. I thought, oh no, that's terrible. Why would you do that? It's just, you're a horrible, horrible, horrible creature. I like this Calhoun character. Calhoun, he comes in with all this weaponry, and he has voice recognition for it, and he's just awesome. He's just kick butt, and I love him. And of course, we have a love interest with that, and they had something together, and they were watching this old movie. I'm not sure what the old movie was. If anybody knows what the old movie was in the background, please let me know, because I love old film, and it looked familiar. It wasn't Holiday Inn, so because Holiday Inn is in black and white, and that film was in color, so I'm not sure what it was, but it did look familiar. It's not anything that I would know because I haven't seen it, but if you know what the name of that movie was that they were watching on the projector, please let me know, because I was very interested in it. And then one thing that took me by surprise in this particular episode was Doc Yule saying that she would miss Datak before he was executed. I thought, really? Why would she feel that way about Datak? Why? I just thought, Now, I can see her saying that, but still, it just took me aback, and I thought, maybe she's the only one that would miss him, other than Alec and Luke. But, of course, Alec had his reasons for feeling a little bit burned by what happened, and, of course, he would feel betrayed about what had occurred, and with the leader of the Votanus Collective and all that. And Molotek is no friend of mine, of course. Datak says, yeah, you tried to usurp him, later led you getting caught, and of course poor Christy got killed in the process, and shouldn't have happened. And Stahma is now being taken care of by Tevkin, so now she gets to feel the shoe on the opposite foot, I do believe, and especially with Kindzi being the force feeder she is. And yeah, that's a little bit of a spoiler alert. The ending of that episode really made my hair stand up, and I thought, it gave me just, it was really disturbing. very interesting. I thought it was a very good episode, and Calhoun, I love Calhoun von Bach. He's amazing. He kind of reminds me of Jack Harkness. I'm not sure why he reminds me of Jack Harkness, but he does. He kind of has this Captain Jack vibe about him, and just the way he talks and his swagger and his kind of je ne sais quoi. And I thought, yeah, I like this guy. He doesn't care what anybody else thinks. He thinks that he's sex on two legs, which he probably is. And in the case of his love interest, he's definitely sex on two legs, and he wants her back, and he tries to win her affection, and it's very interesting interplay and chemistry between, and you know that they have it together. There's one scene where he says, "You want to go upstairs?" That she says, yeah. Well, she doesn't really do it emphatically, but I would think, yes, you and your Stetson can hike on up the stairs and we'll knock boots. But it's really a great episode. I really like the idea of the Olmec, and the Olmec are interesting. I feel bad for the Casti. Irisa, Irisa has become a character that is becoming more complex, and I am hoping that they don't make her a weakling, because I would hate that, because you know, in the very second season, she's this warrioress, and you know, I think, oh, why this had to happen? She's kind of wilting like some kind of mayfly. Um, it's kind of sad, but I actually really like her character quite a bit. She's become one of my favorites, other than Alec has always been a favorite of mine, and Tevkin is interesting. And of course, I think my ultimate favorite, well, other than I like Calhoun and Nolan, but my favorite character in the entire series is Doc Yule. I absolutely love Doc Yule. Her delivery, her deadpan, her just the way that she expresses things in a very obvious way, and she's very snarky and sarcastic. I love her. I want to hug her. I adore her. She's my absolute favorite. I don't know why. I just love her so much. And when she actually shows some genuine emotion in this episode, I know she was there for just a few minutes. I'm like, Yule. I love Doc Yule. I just, you know, she's one of my absolute favorite characters. I would love to see an episode absolutely, you know, devoted to her, but I don't think we're ever going to see that. But I absolutely cherish her. This episode was absolutely excellent, and I'm looking forward to further episodes down the line. And that the whole scene near the end, I'm curious about that, and I think that was the ability. I think it was a future seed that she was force-fed by Kira, and it gave her a vision of what it will be. Oh, it's so unsettling and macabre, and so many implications there. It just leaves so many doors open and so many questions left to be answered. And then there's another character I don't know very well who comes in, and he shoots one of the miners. And yeah, he's interesting. I'm not sure if I'm going to like him or hate him, but we'll see. I don't like Kira that much. I've liked her at first. I mean, I like her, and then I don't like her. I mean, she's just this character that's very fierce and frightening. She's interesting, but then again, she's also very volatile and vitriolic, and that part of her character freaks me out. Plus what she said to Stahma, I thought, well, no. I mean, you know, part of me actually likes Stahma, but then there's another part of me that thinks, no, Stahma's a traitorous bitch, and you know, she gets what she deserves, and it's that kind of ambivalence toward the whole thing. I mean, with the Castians, and I like the Castians are probably one of my favorite races, other than Irisa's race, and I forget what Irisa's race is, or and the Eugenes, which Newell is, and the Eugenes are cool, but That's basically all I have to say about this particular episode, and I'm looking forward to it more in the future. Till next time, live long and prosper. Arrivederci.